Elrufai sacks Chief of Staff after calling Lamido Sanusi former Emir of Kano. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Governor Nasser Elrufai has replaced his Chief of Staff weeks after he addressed Lamido Sanusi as a former Emir of Kano. Mohammed Sani Abdullahi introduced Mr. Sanusi as former Emir while speaking at the Kaduna Investment Summit in September. Mr. Sanusi was dethroned by Abdullahi Ganduje following corruption allegation in March 2019, took umbrage at the description, saying he was not a former Emir. When I listen to the Chief of Staff, I will call him former Chief of Staff. You will understand why I call you former later, Mr. Sanusi said when he took the microphone at the event. Next time, do not call me former Emir. There is nothing like that. A video of the exchanges has drawn social media comments since Mr. Sani Abdullahi was removed from office. Mr. Sani Abdullahi, who has served as Mr. Elrufai Chief of Staff since 2019, was removed on Monday when Mr. Elrufai conducted a cabinet reshuffle. He was subsequently deployed to the Ministry of Planning and Budget, where he would be a commissioner. It was not immediately clear whether or not Mr. Sani Abdullahi removal as Chief of Staff was instigated by Mr. Sanusi, who has remained politically influential and good friends with Mr. Elrufai, a spokesman for the governor, and did not immediately return a request seeking comment on Tuesday afternoon. Why didn't he state how he wanted to be addressed? Okay, there is nothing like former Emir. Now you understand, Chief of Staff would have addressed him more appropriately. The post-Emir. Oh my goodness. People who like power and accolades, nothing lasts forever. If you are the one occupying the position now, what should you be addressed as? Future Emir or what? Elrufai is a mocker. Okay, the front Emir sounds good. That would have sounded more insulting. Okay. What is wrong with the expression? Listing all his former positions, he should have stated how he wants to be addressed. Okay. Okay. If he's not former, then what is he? He should go to Kano and challenge the governor of the sitting Emir. Seek for forgiveness from Sanusi by saying nonsense right now. If he's not former, then what is he? Okay. An Emir is such an exalted position that is meant to last a lifetime. Thus, there are simply never addressed as former Emir. He could have simply been addressed as the 15th Emir of Kano State. His Royal Highness the 15th Emir sounds better. Once a king, always a king. There is no such thing as former king. Okay. Former CBN governor would have sounded more respectful. Why would he accept being called former CBN governor but dislike former Emir? Is he the sitting Emir? Exactly my point. He would have found it insulting to be addressed as former CBN governor. The reason he would not accept to be former is this. His late father was a former Emir, and when he was dethroned, he went on exile. But this one is not on exile, but moves around, and as far as he is not on exile because his throne is still here, and he may believe another government can follow him. To show the length at which one is hungry for power and authority, there was a problem whenever anyone who cannot be a follower is made a leader. This one is very, very, very someone who cannot be a follower is made a leader. Okay. That God used his enemy to promote him, the Chief of Staff should thank God. He is now a commissioner of a strategic ministry. Okay. Is it the word former that is offensive, or does the Emir title repulse or waking bad memories? The chief may have mentioned the title innocently, so tell us all before we make the same mistake. Okay. Maybe he is hoping to be reappointed after the exit of Ganduje. Okay. Governance in Nigeria is inept. What if the man is competent at his work, so you remove him because he did not use the right diction? Experience is indeed the best teacher. Is he now on the throne of Kano as the Emir? Power really intoxicates. Yes. power intoxicates. I totally agree. If Sanusi Lamido Sanusi is not former Emir, let him come to Kano and attend any government or private functions. Truly, there should be nothing like former Emir in such a gathering. Okay? Why not simply say Alaji, so and stop there? This is just your story, but it is not the reason why. Oh, there is more to it than meets the eye. Like I said, the former chief of staff is lucky he is a northerner. Otherwise, he'll be thinking of where to start from now. That is injustice and undue loyalty. Injustice and undue loyalty. But does it really? Anyway, it depends on how one says it. This particular statement may be just, you might just have used this without giving